Coach, just overall impression so far of the wide receiver group, both inside and outside?
I've been pleased. The guys are working hard. Everyone's getting a little better, competing, and so it's been fun.
Has there been maybe one or two real standouts during the fall that have kind of impressed you even a little bit?
A lot of things expected, right? I think Nara's done a good job. Donovan's done a good job. So is Strip. Those guys have come back, and so they play football, and so it's good to see some guys who play ball. The young guys are coming along. Zion's done some good things. Uriah's been a pleasant surprise, so we're coming along.
I mean, what's kind of your ideal number to play in kind of a set rotation?
Right, that's the biggest thing. Competition's deep, right? If we're in 10 personnel, right, a lot more guys play. If we're 11 personnel, less guys play. And so, the competition for the inside is thick, which is good to see. You got 6-7 guys that can play in there, right, with opportunities. Outside, probably got 3 deep. And so, like I said, we have good numbers right now, so I'm excited about that.
Just about Leighton Smithson, has his speed kind of even surprised you at just how fast he is already?
We knew he was fast, but he's super fast. And it's good to see that he can roll too, right? We'll detail some technique stuff. It'll be really good.
Been asking the players this, so I'm going to throw it your way as well. Favorite musical artist?
Musical artist? Golly, on the snap. I probably would go with, who do I like? I like Craig David. Craig David, throwback Craig David back in the day. I listen to a lot of 90s stuff too. The new stuff's average at best in my opinion. The old stuff's a little bit better, so I like 90s.
It seems like obviously a pretty established room, but for the coaches, what are your guys' kind of question marks? What are you kind of highlighting right now as, things to fine-tune?
Technique and fundamentals got to get a little bit better, right? I think, you got guys who play, that's cool, but again, are we detailed in what we're doing, right? We're not just playing slot ball, and so guys got to focus on being detailed with their technique and trusting in the moment. Those are things that we're kind of preaching, right? And there's a toughest element that has to come as well. We're not playing finesse football, right? We got to be able to smash guys, hit guys in the mouth, and be strong in the perimeter. So we're challenging them to keep getting better.
How confident right now are you that those, 6, 7, 8 guys will be able to, kind of come in without drop off from obviously the top 4 guys that kind of proven themselves.
And that's the thing too. You lose the top 2 guys, you lose the top 4 guys really, and so now you're in a situation where guys have played, but again, have they been the guy? And so guys got to make sure they're working to that situation to where they can be the guy, and guys you can rely on and be consistent. You feel confident, that you can go in. But first game we'll see. And it'll be a situation. Hopefully, until then, you keep getting better. But we're looking forward to the opportunity to see the guys go compete.
Have you seen a ton of? Because it seems like Victor and Bell and Stribling and Ollie at least have they all taken on kind of shared leadership responsibility? Have you seen a lot of that come out? And how much of a blessing is that to have a lot of leaders in the same room?
It's good. It's good to have guys who played, and to your point, right, guys who kind of know the standard of what it kind of is, right? We're still trying to elevate that standard as far as the whole room, and so the whole room's kind of pushing each other is where we kind of go. But it's good. It's good to have Link out there. It's good to have Nard, who's been there 20 years, to be out there and kind of show how it's going, and then obviously you guys Strip out there doing this thing too. So it's good to see.
And we haven't talked much about Beeson, but what's he kind of just, add to the passing game? How's he look?
He's got sure hands. That's the biggest thing for him, right? Is he's got some habits that he needs to break. And so once he can kind of break those habits, he could really be a really good player, But he's got sure hands. He runs well. He's deceptively quick. And so, like I said, he'll be a good player for us.
Do you think Robert Farrell has a chance to be in the rotation this season?
It's deep. Obviously when Robert gets in the mix, right, Robert will bring more and another element, right? Obviously Robert played a lot of ball, and he knows the offense very well, and so I know he'll be able to help us too. And so when he comes back, that inside room is even more deeper. And so that's the beauty of it, right? You got a lot of guys with opportunities who can play. And so you're just looking to see who wins it.
Last thing for you, how much does it seem like Cam and these guys have the chemistry between them and the timing between them has started to come together? It's
been 9 days since spring. It really has been 9 days, and that's been encouraging to see, right? Cam's a leader. Cam's good at what he does. He knows the offense. So now as we kind of get on the same page, right, as far as where we need to be, where the ball needs to be, right, it's starting to come together. So that's encouraging.
Who would you say is the best run blocker of your receivers?
Best run blocker, Strip strong. And when he puts hands on dudes, it's always over. It's always been good. But the room's been improving. You're challenging guys like Josh Meredith. You're challenging guys like Orion Peters to go out there strike and hit guys. And so that's something that they got to want mentally through the ears. And so they're doing a better job being physical.